Hi, my name is Emmeline Beats, and today I will be discussing the importance of vaccinating children. Every year, millions die around the world due to vaccine-preventable diseases. Here I've included a chart to show the vaccine-preventable diseases that were responsible for 1.5 million deaths. I've also included a picture to show the statistics of vaccines, showing that vaccines save an estimated 42,000 lives every year in the U.S. alone, which is 3 times more than seatbelts and child restraints combined. This is a trend with increasing numbers where the products of this trend are really starting to make an appearance as thousands and millions die every year. The well-being of this population depends on the very people that make up this population. This is a responsibility that goes beyond a single choice. Parents should vaccinate their children. In this speech, I will be discussing the importance of vaccinating children by showing that vaccines do not cause autism, vaccinating protects others, and vaccinations in children will improve the overall health of the general public. First point that I will be discussing is that vaccinations causing autism is a false assumption believed by many. For years, people have chosen to believe that autism is linked to vaccinating children. However, the scientists that discovered the link between the MMR vaccine and autism was a man named Andrew Wakefield, and he was held guilty of ethical violations and scientific misrepresentation. They picked and chose data that suited their case, and they falsified facts. This was all according to T.S. Sathuraya-Rayo, Chittarajan Andre, in an article titled The MMR Vaccine and Autism, Sensation, Refutation, Retraction, and Fraud from 2011. Additionally, the false assumption has been proven wrong time and time again. Roxanne Nelson in AJN Reports from 2011 writes that a number of studies have examined the possible link between MMR and autism, and none have ever been found. Nelson's article from 2011 also explains that parents might choose the anti-vax route to feel more in control and to make their own decisions with their children. She says that we now know that autism is caused by genetic and environmental factors coming together. Now that I've discussed the assumption of vaccines causing autism, let me move on to my next point, which is vaccinating children for the protection of others. Vaccinating children protects others for years to come. Recently, the United States has witnessed an outbreak of illnesses due to parents choosing not to vaccinate their children. Vast amounts of death and heartache could have been avoided if we had all vaccinated. David Stevens, in a 2011 article titled Vaccines for the Unvaccinated, Protecting the Herd, says that herd immunity has long been recognized as an important benefit for vaccines, and interrupting the transmission of infectious agents by introducing new vaccines into a population and creating herd immunity has proven to be a remarkable hidden genie. I've included a picture that shows herd immunity and how it works and the importance of it in a population. Stevens' article from 2011 mentions another reason why parents should vaccinate. He states that another benefit of herd immunity is the protection of individuals whose immunity is waning. Vaccinating children goes beyond just a single choice. You either choose to protect or endanger others, particularly those who do not have a strong immune system. So now that I've discussed vaccinating children for the protection of others, let me move on to my next point, which is improving public health. Vaccinating children is a step towards improving the overall health of the general public. It's important to protect others with your actions just as it is important to improve the health of others as well. In an article titled Valuing Vaccination by Till Bergenhausen, David E. Bloom, Elizabeth T. Cafaro Fonseca, and Jennifer Carroll O'Brien from 2014 says the prevention of disease and health through vaccination is commonly regarded as the greatest public health achievements of the 20th century. More than 100 million children are now vaccinated, which is a vast improvement from what we've seen in the past years. Here I've included a chart showing the statistics of the tetanus vaccine, you can see that in the early 1900s, there were hundreds of thousands of deaths and incident cases from people not having the tetanus vaccine. Now, it is almost unheard of, and that's all thanks to vaccines. In 2014 article valuing vaccination also mentions how healthy people create a more functional world, saying that healthy adults tend to work longer and harder. Healthy children tend to have better records at school for attendance and educational attainment and better cognitive function. The vaccination has had and continues to have a potent role in promoting population health. So in conclusion, parents should vaccinate their children. Today we discussed the importance of vaccinating children. Vaccines have been falsely accused of causing autism and have been proven wrong. Choosing to vaccinate a child protects those around you, which encourages herd immunity, and also vaccinations help to improve the health of the public. When formulating opinions on vaccination in children, we must be objective. Vaccinating children changes the destiny of the world.